15 kilograms.
Joakim Lakso.
Wants to dig that bar in as tight as he can.
If you watch, Lakso has a lot more of a high bar style than a lot of these other larger lifters.
Yeah, look, and there's some advantage to a high bar lift as well, as there is to a low bar lift. That high bar position keeps his chest in a very upright position.
And you got to find your own style. You don't want to imitate somebody else's style. You know, it looks like we have a good shot of 9 of these lifters going over 1,000. There's going to be a heck of a battle. I mean, Byshkov comes in here, and he's the dominant lifter, but he's got to do what he needs to do to try and stave off everybody else, to stave off the Russian Gurdjieff. And right behind them, everybody is packed in down to about 6th or 7th place. So it's going to be exciting. Hold on. We're not going to probably see any world record attempts in any of the disciplines, but it's going to be exciting, and strategy will be important.
Sinks it down and stands it up until the referees say something's not right.
You know, knowing Matthias, he would not give up that easily. He would try to take it anyway. Something must have happened on one of his 2 attempts. Or he had something even coming in.
330 kilograms. And just got a little out of balance. He looked like he was having a really hard time pushing through.
Athlete, if he can put everything together here in the 3-lift, he can win himself a 3-lift title. He's a great squatter, but he's got to get squats in. But he's a bench presser, obviously, world record holder at 356. Now, Joakim Lakso, Sweden is up.
230 kilos. And he handles that very well. That was a good opening lift.
Very easy. I mean, you know, well for himself. In the last few years, he's had some great finishes. He won the 105-kilo class at the Arnold Sports Festival this year, Columbus, Ohio. Came in first in World Masters in 2017.
Now hitting the 120s.
He's a 3-time winner of the Arnold Sports Festival.
Man,
And that should be a good lift at 240.
Yes.
And it is 245 is on the bar. These are big, big bench presses. He has a really, really close foot position.
It's funny. It's exactly what I was thinking.
You don't often see that in the heavyweights.
No, you generally see it in the lighter weights, and especially a lot of the female lifters do it.
And he gets different foods. You know, and you can manage that a dozen times perfectly, and sometimes you go to a competition and it just takes its toll a little bit more. Right now, Lakso from Sweden, 280 kilograms, moving at 280 kilometers per hour.
You know, we're using here for our numbers, we're using here allpowerlifting.com. Petro Pete, owner, and he just puts it up. He's not really trying to make any money off it. He just loves it. I just clicked on Joakim's profile picture that they have in there. It's from the Arnold Sports Festival from a few years ago, and I was his chief referee. So,
and there it is again, 295, and it really is a great. Quite enjoyed the salami for breakfast and the pickled cucumbers, just like being home. But for coming from Japan, it's a huge change in diet.
Correct.
This is one man that hasn't had to worry about that. Lakso from Sweden, 305. That was a great lift.
There you go. Cheer from the crowd.
Very,
Applause.
very good.